Alright, hello and welcome everyone to Talent League. My name is Grell, and next to me in the caster booth, so to speak, is Ahu. And today we'll be bringing you a game from the minor league, of course. Keeping count, today would mark Playday number 8 for said minor league. And we'll have two teams, obviously, as there always is. Nerf Minor starting out on the attack and Katana Gaming on the defense. And I bring bad news. We are going back to Oregon, much to the dismay of us, the casters. Who knows? Maybe it's entertaining to watch for you guys, but it's going to be another one of those Oregon games again.
I want to cry.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see the standings before I cry myself to sleep. Nerf Minor is currently on the first place of the standings, and Katana have fallen back to the third because Orden Gold won the last match. Last match was Orden Gold versus E-Wave Youngsters, I believe, not Youngs. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my bad. Alright, so we are waiting for both teams to be ready. Until that, let's see the last matches of them. Last match of Nerf Minor was a win against Invictum on Villa 75, and last match of Katana was a lose against WTG 8-7 on Chalet. So yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Katana Gaming coming into this game with a loss, not ideal. But I guess it's just kind of a matter of how they're going, how they'll apply themselves and apply the lesson that they learned from that game into this game. Sure, they're two different maps, but I think there are still, sort of universal things that they can take from that Chalet game and take it to this Oregon game. But both teams are ready, and we are ready to go into what most people argue is the default map of Siege, Oregon, or as I like to call it, Bergen, or aka Snoregon.
I want, like, if I get a leading position at Ubisoft anytime in my life, I will eradicate Oregon from the game. All right, but let's see the bans.
Fair
What
enough.
are you expecting?
Well, I mean, obviously with the recent inclusion of the secondary EMPs or the pocket EMPs, well, I was gonna say not Thatcher ban, but I guess Katana Gaming are gonna prove me wrong. It's interesting how prevalent Thatcher bans still are, especially with these inclusions of the pocket EMPs. Granted, Thatcher has been picked less. Ooh,
Hmm?
a fuse ban. I'm gonna get to
I'm
that in a
sorry,
second.
what?
Yeah, it's Thatcher has taken a bit of a downward spiral in ban rates,
What?
but
I'm so sorry.
um
Just look at the chat. I'm so sorry, mate.
uh
Uh,
okay.
I'm sorry,
Nerf
mate. Just look
Miner
at the
really
chat.
has it out for the Spetsnaz, it seems.
I'm sorry,
Uh
mate.
Fusing Capcan off the board. Katana, yeah, Katana Gaming going for more of a meta pick, but that Fusing Capcan ban. I mean, they're both they are if you think about it, they are viable on this map, but not viable to the point where you'd want to ban them. That doesn't.
I'm
They're,
sorry.
they're either trolling or they're target banning, but
I'm.
both seem as unlikely as each other, which worries me.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Honestly, I'm sorry that I laughed that hard. I didn't want to cut you off, but what someone I
Okay.
believe from Katana just said hostage secured in the chat after the fuse ban.
Fair enough. I mean,
Honestly, this Oregon game is already good for me. I don't care. This is my most hated map. I get cursed with this absolute monstrosity of a map all the time, but it's a fuse ban. I don't know.
madness. Pure
10
madness.
seconds
But
remaining.
anyway, the first site
5
is, I
seconds left before
believe,
insertion.
yeah, it is the basement. For a second I thought it was the middle floor,
Attackers
don't know why.
objective
But
is
yeah,
to
it is
locate
indeed
a
the
bomb
basement.
and defuse it.
Pretty standard lineup from Katana Gaming. Obviously, you have the Goyo that's been a more favorable pick as of late. Well, I'd say he's always kind of a favorable pick, especially on the basement. I think it just depends on the teams and how they play. And in this case, with Prophet, Prophet actually has Goyo. Goyo is quite a signature operator for
Whoa.
Prophet. If you followed, if you followed him
What
for a while, but Joe Balmer
the-
already
Wow.
down these laundry stairs, but unfortunately, Castle Barricade isn't gonna let him go any further in. In the meantime, Jonas gets
Yes.
Profit, and it's gonna
Oh,
be the
Jobama
Goyo
gets a
off the board. Jobama as well with a kill onto Future. LKS could do something here. Shots fire out. Who wins it? It is LKS.
Attackers have
Over
recovered
two.
their diffuser.
round.
Attackers have dropped
2
the
minutes
bomb.
remaining and it's already a 2 versus 5 for the defenders. Make that a 3. LKS getting a huge headshot on Nightmare. Still, Jobama with low HP and Tola, I believe that's Tola, not Toddler. And Turns are remaining from the attackers. Never mind, Turns has been eradicated. That is Alfred getting a huge headshot kill there. Still, Tola and Jobama remain both at very low HP though. And they will be getting the castle barricade on the main stairs. That Jobama is watching the hatch, watching the line of sights. Maybe he can find someone there. Little does he know, there's no one there. As far as I can see, Jobama. Just, yeah, you don't know that they are racing kids. Okay, Alfred.
Apologies, trying to clear my
Nice, okay.
just trying to clear my apps because I'm getting a bit of a performance hit, but I think we should be good now. 2v2 situation, less than a minute left, so obviously that's going to prompt enough Miner to do something rather sooner rather than later.
Yep, a lot of time being wasted there because if you think about it.
Either, but
Okay, well, I'll say that. 4 versus 2 was at 2 minutes, and it's only 30 seconds remaining from the round. Still, 2 versus 2. The attackers have nowhere near the HP advantage. Because okay, LKS is somewhat low, but Obama and Tola
Oh,
are
wow.
even lower. Tola has been eradicated actually. Like he is absolutely no more. Nokia takes
15
him.
seconds
The
remaining.
Nokia takes him down. This Obama, the one left in a
10 seconds to
1
go.
versus 2.
Joe Obama taunting in chat, trying to get Katana Gaming to peak. Unfortunately, they won't comply. Won't take the bait.
Operators, you are out of time.
And there we go. That is a win for Katana Gaming, taking round 1.
Yeah, that was,
And yeah, I mean, not too much to say.
yeah, this will be a very interesting match. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's starting off with the fuse ban, then the taunt, then the losing the 4 versus 2 when there's still 2 minutes remaining. Nah.
Enough mine are definitely going. And yeah, I mean, that Amaru pick from last round and this round also speaks
Defenders,
volumes
protect your
as to
bombs
how
being defused
they're
by
gonna play
attackers.
this.
Honestly, I'm so used to Amari being built in Oregon that I just don't even care at this point. Any other map, oh my god, there's an Amari, let's see what he does on Oregon. It's an Amari again. No, I don't want to see it.
It's a very ballsy move from Nerf Miner as well. With, I mean, sure, because of last game, Nerf Miner and Katana Gaming aren't back to back in the standings anymore, but they're still fairly close. And with
10 seconds left
Nerf
before
Miner
insertion.
taking this lackadaisical approach to this game,
Must locate
it's
and defuse a bomb.
it's interesting to say the least. And I guess speaks to their confidence.
What did you say? What approach?
Lackadaisical. It's like casual sort of thing.
Speak English. Thank you.
I may have pronounced it wrong, but
I don't
that's
know
roughly
what
what
that
it
word
means.
even means.
I just told you, it's like doing something casual.
Okay, but like, really, like, damn, chill out.
Bringing
You're
it
not in,
down.
you're not in like, what are they called? You're not in a spelling contest.
I don't know. Oh, spelling bees. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Like, what do you mean you never know you are casting a Rainbow Six match in Talent League? What do you mean you don't know?
I've heard the word be used in casts before. I don't know why this comes as a surprise. Sure, I mean, maybe English isn't your first language, but
Not at all, it's Hungarian.
yeah, I
can
mean,
say-
I assume
Twisted
so.
word. I can see you. I can say a twisted word to you. Megszentségteleníthetetlenségeskedéseitekért. That is one singular fucking word. Nightmare takes a huge ton of damage
enough.
though.
Bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered.
I mean,
Yeah,
as a Polish person myself, it's not the craziest word I've ever heard, but
Lubię ciasteczko i mleko. I know a bit of Polish. Just a bit.
come again. Oh, Alfred.
I said lubię ciasteczko i mleko. I love cheese
enough.
and meal. I like
Ja też.
cheese and meal. I am learning Polish and trying to.
Oh, learning as in currently learning.
Yeah, I'm currently like Duolingo
fair
and
enough.
Polish friends and
Ah,
everything.
fair enough.
Amari has been injured though, but he has been revived.
Learning Italian myself, of course, on Duolingo as well. But let's get back to the game now. Alfred, of course, taking out correctly earlier on with Joe Balmer also being among the list of the dead this round. Nightmare and Jonas on scarily on really low health right now. But doesn't seem like that's gonna stop them anytime soon. Jonas holding an interesting angle. Maybe it's not the best one, considering that if he does see someone, most likely get caught by that Prisma.
Oh, for the damage though, I believe that's from a fragment. Just a bit of damage. Future and
Oi.
who was it? Future and LKS getting some kills there. Future gets a double. That is Nightmare being taken down. Jonas is the only one who is left alive from the enemy, and never mind that it's Prophet to take him down. Huge round from Katana. Second round in a row to win out of the 2 rounds, basically. So, hey.
Smoke, did you wallbang me? Yeah!
Keep fire. Jesus,
Katana Gaming
CB.
2-0 up.
Bro just says CBA.
What was the context? I just stopped reading chat after that. Yeah.
It's like, Smoke, did you
Attackers
wallbang
need to
me?
locate and
Yeah,
defuse as
hip
many
fire,
bombs as they
both with
can.
caps. And there was like something along the lines of that, and
Oh,
there was like
fair. Oh,
something
fair enough. Fair enough.
regarding that, and they just said CBA. Okay then.
Round 3,
Uh,
we
I'm
will
quite
be heading
interested.
to the dining and kitchen. With Nerf Miner going with a lineup that resembles the meta more closely now. Young's opting for the buck. I was gonna say that that's maybe not the best strategy to go for. I mean, again, I don't know exactly what their strategy is, but that would have rendered them not having a hard breacher, but then nightmare switches. I'm like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Speaking of buck, he's actually been, he used to be quite a prevalent operator. Arguably still is, but isn't brought out quite as often, so it's still nice to see him here, especially when he can create verticals just like Sledge, and having that sort of double manpower of creating those sight lines can definitely help with taking over a site in a less direct way.
Hulk hasn't been used the way he was after he lost his frag grenades, actually. A couple of seasons,
Yeah, true.
A couple of seasons, even years back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Yana clone. Can you get the
Oi!
Yana clone? Never mind, you cannot.
Good
That is
debate.
Obama getting correctly. Huge headshot coming in there. Insane baits. Like, Jaeger, like, I don't know, he forgot how to shoot the actual Yana Prisma, but okay then. Attic is being opened though. Chroma does manage to open Attic, so they can progress inside. Turns will be the one who just chilling there. Alfred is cornered from every single angle anyone knows of. Oh, Tola and Jabama getting 2 huge kills at his future, and AKS being taken down from Katana. Alfred has to move. He has no other choice. Jabama is at the double kill. He is knifing one. Alfred, can he get another one? He does get one. Jonas, who has been taken down.
Wow.
He can get the what is it? He can get the knock. 2 huge headshots coming in. Jabama potatoed that quite a bit. 3 versus 1 for the attackers. Now, can Alfred do this? He is very much looking at the hatch. He's trying to scope out where the attackers may be. Proximity alarms sounding. Can he get the one in off? What is it? Security? No, he cannot. That is Nightmare taking down. I forgot how to speak. I don't know how, but I did.
The round was a little hard to follow. Is it just me, or is this feed a bit choppy for you too, Ahu?
It's always a bit choppy,
Yeah, fair enough.
so we don't have to worry about that. But
Fair
I'm
enough.
used to
Yep. A little hard to follow, but as long as it's okay for the viewers at home, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Round 4. This time opting for the basement again. So maybe that Aruna pick from Jonas might not have the value that Jonas might have originally intended, but I mean, not to say that he can't frag out.
Yeah, indeed. I am very much curious to see what Nightmare will do with the Ash. Why?
10
Because
seconds
he may
remaining.
either rush in like an actual Platinum 3 Ash main
5 seconds
and
remaining.
just gun down everyone because why not? But drone, get like
Attackers' objective is to
methodical,
locate a bomb.
go down inside laundry and push inside laundry and actually get the attackers, or well, what I said before. So I'm very much interested in how he will be able to use that. Well, how he will use that, not even how he will be able to profit.
Oh,
his
wow.
skill, to be honest.
Yeah, Prophet shining on that Goyo yet again, as we usually expect on him when he picks that signature operator of his. Tone's getting his drone hunted down right now. Ooh, Jobama fires off a couple of shots. That's gonna expose him. Dearly misses the nade, misses his shots as well, and pays dearly. Katana from behind the headshot with the SMG. Prophet to follow up. Tula with yet another kill to trade that out. Down goes Prophet, Tones, and Tula are the only two members of Nerf Miner standing.
Indeed, Tola does have the hard breach gadget though, still with 18 bullets left. So that could be effectively used against that castle there. Because basically every single way, shape, and form of an entry is castle. So he does come in handy very much. So Tones doesn't have to get close to the barriers to actually touch him with them. Plus there's the Goyo. So if you get close and the defender actually hits the Goyo gadget, then you are basically losing a ton of HP because you opened one singular castle barricade. Now, Tola doesn't know that there's someone behind the shield there. Smoke will be throwing out his one of his canisters. He still has 2 left, so that is very good.
Oh, it's gonna be
Can he get the
bad.
hit on? Yes, he can. That is the shotgun coming in. And that is defused, dropped 1 versus 4 for Tones. That is even a harder situation what Alfred has been in around back. Can he get the one in pillar? No, he cannot. That is a frag grenade. Not used very well. There is the castle. He has to destroy it. He has to move down. Only 15 seconds. Only 50 seconds remaining. So he does have a bit of time, but he doesn't have any to actually joke around with. He has to move fast, he has to move efficiently, score those kills to actually have a chance at getting this round under the belt of Nerf Miner. Frag grenade will be coming in. That's the second, well, bad thrown. Frag grenade actually damages him quite a bit. There's the smoke there, burning it. Either will be him getting the sledge
15 seconds remaining.
or I believe the Malusi. No, never mind. That is the smoke being taken down. Diffuser is still not in the hands of his. 1 versus 2. He finds another huge headshot. That is the Malusi being taken down. Mute and Castle are the only ones who remain, and the Castle will be able to take the shot.
Yeah, good positioning from the Katana Gaming. While, you know, they did throw a couple of bodies here and there, but, you know, losses weren't too huge, so that's something going for them there. It's
Ugh.
yeah, it's still really weird seeing Fuse and Capcan banned on the top of the screen there, but
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay, so this is the 5th round. So next round, they will play the next round. So they are like Hockney. Counting this, there are 2 rounds before the switch. I cannot speak. Jesus
happens to the
Christ.
best of us, Ahu. No worries.
This Oregon is absolutely disrupting my brain. I cannot.
Yeah, it
5 seconds left.
Oregon has a very corrupting aura to it, and
Yes.
Attackers are moving out to locate
if
a bomb and
you've
defuse it.
casted it as much as I have, you know, for the 2 years? 2
I
years
have-
I've been doing this.
I have also surpassed, like, this is
Man.
officially the 100th fucking match of Oregon Venom casting.
Trippin and Nahu know this, but my last 6 games have been Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm not exaggerating. There may have been like one other map between that, but like my like last 6 or 5 games have been Oregon, and it has been so daunting.
Honestly,
Words cannot describe. But
oh, that is one kill.
KS takes out a drone. In the meantime, Future taking out Tula. He's gonna have to be relegated to that support mode, unfortunately, for now.
Let's see. Oh, Oh, by the way, I forgot. I know what I wanted to say then. So not related to the round, but either the mute or the smoke running the Cybertruck holo, it is very much underrated. Okay, Fiona is getting a huge headshot. He is with Ying. Why? Okay, never mind. Correctly has been taken down.
It's
I have lost 4
enough
hopes
minor.
for this
Don't
match.
question it. It's
I
enough
have
minor.
lost 4 hopes for this match to go normally. That is also getting another one. That is flaws being taken down. 3 vs 4 for the attackers, but there's still that goddamn Ying there, and the Candelas have almost been thrown. He is selecting the Candela, still not throwing it. If you use Ying, please
Could be huge.
throw them.
Uh-oh.
One
3-3.
kill. Joe Bomber getting one. Nice Candela. GG's.
Oh, wow.
Okay, 2 vs 2.
Prophet gets one.
Okay, Prophet gets one. Can he get another? No, he
Attackers have
cannot. That is
located a
Joe
bomb.
Bomber taking him down. Future, full HP. He has the HP advantage.
Or
but not the
Candelas.
advantage. No, Candelas.
Ay, ay,
No. The rolling flash cluster charges.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's not even what got him. It was just unfortunate timing. Couldn't quite react to the Iana, who was running the G3, oddly enough. But hey, it worked. It did work. 3-2. We'll be going into round 6, the last round of the half, before the role swap happens. Well, Nerf Miner sticking to that winning lineup, I suppose you could say, with the Jonas and the Ying.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And you know, actually, where are Katana? Oh, they're playing kids again. All right, fair enough.
Please,
So-
you carry one singular round. A singular minute. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So, solo cast for 1 minute it is then. Yeah, so Alfred will most likely just be playing down that attic. I mean, he did place the shield there. That might not necessarily mean that he's playing, but it'll definitely either be, you know, Future correctly or Alfred himself
5 seconds.
playing behind that shield.
Having my +1.
Other than
Attackers
that, it
must
seems like a
locate and defuse a bomb.
very standard. I mean, even what I just mentioned right now is fairly standard. It's a fairly standard hold. But will Profit the one who's roaming here. Surprisingly enough, I don't think correctly is roaming himself. I believe he's turtled up right now.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Oh, good. Okay, yes, takes out Joe Bomber. It's gonna be 1 set of nades gone. It's 2 out of 4 right now. Speaking of man with nades, taller on sledge. He's actually gonna He's actually gonna go at it solo here through the main entrance. I don't think anybody is on cams right now, so he could very well sneak on through. Never mind. Retreats back up, looking through the balcony entrance. But no one there to find. LKS in close proximity with someone there on that trophy corridor window. Prophet takes out Taller. That's all nades gone for Nerf Miner, making this execute very, very hard. But they still have a lot of time on the clock left, specifically speaking. 1 minute 40. A drone comes through. That's going to be LKS exposed. So Nerf Miner will most likely be looking to take care of him. But they do still run the risk of losing a player, even if they do. So, well, I mean, I guess even if they do or don't.
Question is, can Tony do anything? Because right now, he is trying to flashbang the Azami, which I believe did succeed.
what
He
work?
got through the leg, but
Oh,
he
wow.
can't injure him. That is Eunice taking one down, but Prophet instantly refrags him. 2 versus 4 for the attack base, opening up inside Dark there. Very nice flash grenade being thrown by Tones. Let's see if Ace will be able to get a shot at anyone, basically.
Yeah, Nerf Miner, unfortunately. I mean, you know, Tons is doing well with, you know, working away on who was at LKS, but you know, there wasn't anyone to follow up in the corridor, and they just sort of split off and died elsewhere. I mean, obviously LKS does fall eventually, but you know, at the cost of a teammate that split it off when technically he really didn't have to. And well, now Nerf mine are paying the full price for that. Katana Gaming with yet another round win. It's gonna be 4-2 going into the split. Obviously, you know, the scoreline you'd want realistically going into the second half.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the reason why I had to go. I
Go on.
had to go because I got news that actually, like, you see the Formula One qualifiers are now, like, not qualifiers, but what is it?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I forgot.
I practice session maybe.
No, not practice session, but doesn't matter. Qualifier. I will say qualifier. Kevin Magnussen, the
Yes.
driver of Haas Racing,
Yes.
is on a pole position.
I mean, I loosely follow Formula
Ow.
One, so this is sort of
The car,
relevant to me.
old driver,
10 seconds
my
to go.
favorite one, who I don't think has won a race
5
ever,
seconds to go.
is on pole position.
Attackers'
Surpassing
objective is to
Good for him.
locate
the
a bomb and
champions.
defuse it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, fair
I'm
enough.
sorry, I'm back. I just had to run down to actually check if it's true or not. So,
All good?
I'm sorry, I'm back. I'm very much sorry, Trippin, because I know you're mad at me right now. But, I'm back. Hey, hello.
I wouldn't blame him.
2-4 split. And Nerf Miner is very much on the losing hand of that.
Judging by the lineup of Katana Gaming, it definitely seems like it's gonna be partially a blue take, and obviously you'll have Hibana and someone accompanying LKS on the top, clear that sort of middle floor, and then you know open up the hatches and most likely support on dropping through there. It's actually Alfred done correctly here on the middle, probably just gonna do a sort of top-down sort of clear instead of going straight for blue. So in that sense, fair enough. Alfred going straight for it establishes this sort of crossfire here into the main entrance of theater.
Knock, knock.
They are trying to open up hatches. LKS is trying his best to open up the hatches. Alfred is looking for any flanks, but they may get when they are holding the hatches what they have open, and when they are trying to push inside pillar correctly.
Bomb located
And
by
Future
attackers.
will be trying to get inside bunker there. Question is, will the three or four attackers near him will be able to hold them up or no? We can see, I think of it, an LMG brought in, and with a
Attackers'
2-time
bomb
scope
diffuser has been dropped.
brought in. Okay, well, never mind. That is Jerome getting one. Can he get the
Oh wow.
one? Get two. Dawns gets one. That's a headshot there. To the Ash. 2 versus 5. Sorry. 5 versus 1. That is Prophet, the only one remaining with the Finko LMG in his hand. What has been nerfed almost to the ground.
Attackers
He
recovered
gets
the
another
diffuser.
one.
Prophet
That's a very
still
nice
holding
headshot.
on.
This is Jonas being taken down. Prophet is very low HP. 2 more Finka boosts remaining, but he has to wait until he can use them again. That's one Finka boost being being used. Adrenaline going right into his bloodstream. Still, the enemies remain. Nightmare with very low HP. Nightmare has been eradicated. That's triple kill for Prophet.
15
Flashbang
seconds to go.
has been deployed. Can he get the
10
defender
seconds to
there?
go.
No, Tola is very low HP.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He has to push in. Here's the shield there. Tola has been injured. Can he get the Warden?
Drop the bomb diffuser.
No, he cannot.
Oh.
What a huge clutch that would have been.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Tones just took one look at the clock. Hell, he didn't even have to look, just had to hear for the heartbeat. And well, he knew exactly what to do in that situation. Katana Gaming just taking too much time. Fair enough. I mean, props to Prophet. You know, he did. It was late game and it was a clutch situation. So, in that sense, taking his time is essential. But I guess it was just unlucky. It's just simply unlucky.
Actually,
Attackers need
he
to
could have
locate
gotten
and
it.
defuse
Like,
bombs.
Finger could have gotten it. That was such a good play. Okay, so we can see Goya being brought in. I love Goya. Like, you can see them very rarely. That is really nice.
Mm.
I'm very much curious to see how they will do again.
I mean, you know, you had Prophet bringing him out, so I guess, you know, Nerf Miner have sort of noticed the value of having an operator like Goyo on your
10
team on
seconds
this map,
left.
so you know, I guess they just
5
copy
seconds
that
remaining.
strategy, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know. It's always good to adapt, and
Attackers
it's
are
good to
moving out to
take
locate a bomb.
leaves from the playbooks of other teams, especially if it works out in your favor, but
Setting down my
we'll see where Nightmare takes the Goyo this round. Speaking of this round, it's already started 15 seconds ago to be exact. Nightmare and Tones here in Small Tower, ready to contest 3 players of Katana Gaming heading their way. But in the meantime, Alfred here breaking through blue. Correctly sinks a 3-pointer onto Nightmare, so he won't be doing too much this round. Unfortunately so. However, his utility is still up, so his death isn't really lost in the world. Tones still here, unfortunately. With Nightmare gone, he's gonna follow Alfred. Kill into Joe Barmer and Katana Gaming already back into the swing of things. Taller and Jonas are left. Speaking of Taller, he actually gets one back. Takes a ton of damage there onto that stairs with that white stairs push. Jonas sitting back. Katana Gaming primed and ready for an execute. Already.
Let's see what they will be able
They're
to
not
do.
really
Taula
hasty.
has very low HP there. Maybe the Ying will be able to get him. There is a Ying being brought in again. Why? Do you have to, like, eradicate my brain cells? Let's see. Maybe Ying Candelas will be used efficiently now. Maybe. It very much looks like it. They allow the Incandelas to roll the door, forgetting one that is taller being taken down. Jonas is the only one remaining from the lineup of Nerf Miner.
Activating the bomb
Can
diffuser.
Katana get the round? Jonas takes a huge ton of damage, doesn't manage to take down anyone as of right now though, but Future has been injured, so it's practically a 1 versus 2 now. He gets a very, very nice headshot. He is very low HP, and the Ying pushes it. That's out here to finish off the round. 5-3 to Katana.
Both teams copy each other, and well, only one came out victorious. That is Katana Gaming, the copying of the Ying, which, you know, worked out for them in the end. Make sure to collect the kill onto Jonas, and now they are 2 round wins away from claiming the game, 1 round away from match point. It's looking good for them so far. I mean, Nerfman aren't too far behind. Obviously, the 5-3 scoreline isn't ideal, but it's a start. So Nerfminer
Attackers need to
aren't
locate
quite
and
out of
defuse
it
as many
yet,
bombs as they can.
but you know, it's looking dire, and that they're changing up their lineup, which is good. But you know, when will they find that winning lineup? Cause that, you know, secures them a level playing field. Because they have the skill, they can play well. I mean, they're not in first place for no reason, right? But it's just not working out for them right now.
10
I mean,
seconds left before
and
insertion.
sure, they did kind of like troll at the beginning,
5
which
seconds to
you
insertion.
also have to take into account. But who knows? Maybe it's just
Attackers
Nerf
must
Miner
locate
being,
and defuse a
you know,
bomb.
overconfident, trying to show that they can, you know, troll
Attackers have
and
dropped the bomb diffuser.
possibly still win. I
Attackers
mean,
have
obviously we
recovered
don't
their
expect
diffuser.
them to, but
Oh,
crazy
that's
things
a-
have happened.
As of right now, I don't think they will win, actually. because I know Joe Bama is shooting a very nice angle. He doesn't have a shot though, but I don't know. Katana is just way better right now. I would say like way better, and way more what is it, professional. I
Mhm.
would say like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, let's see. Akias is bringing in, instead of the godforsaken Ying, we can see an Osa being played, which is actually a very often used operator. If we like from the rarer ones, Osa is one of the most often used operators. So I am kind of looking forward to see how well they can actually, well, the defense, how well they can actually cope with the Ursa. But I don't know, if Alkias plays it nice, there's no stopping him. Stones is trying to just hold inside Vice stairs, maybe if any attacker goes there. Ron will be the one to roam inside meeting. Right now we cannot see anything. Shield has not been removed as of right now. Still a 2 gig radius. Have been cleared. Well, burnt out as of right now. Termite is opening up. I believe that was inside dark. And what will try to make the rotate there. I believe he realized. But I may be in the wrong. Okay, it's not offered. Stones with a claymore there. Let's get one though. There's been taken down. Prophet is being taken down by Joe Bomber. Can the bug find a kill? Yes, he can. That is Joe Bomber being taken down. 3 versus 3. Still 45 seconds remaining from the round. There's still a lot of time to move for the attackers. Defenders are in a very nice position, but the bulletproof cam is the one what will stop the attackers in their tracks as of right now. As far as I can see, the bulletproof camera has been removed. That is totally trying to hold his position as good as he can. I don't see the attackers' legs there. That is the one down, if he's correctly getting one. Still 2 versus 3. There's a C4 there. He gets to plant. Can Katana bring this back? No, they cannot. That is Jonas getting the finishing kill. 5-4.
Enough miners starting to look a lot like themselves. That's for sure. So yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe they could very well come back from this. Especially with their next site being laundry supply room. We have seen this out of them before. Can't quite remember
Attackers need to
who
locate and defuse
won.
as
I
many
wasn't
bombs as they
quite
can.
taking down note. I wasn't quite taking note of that.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh right, it was. Yeah.
This was very much a weird round because Katana should have won that by their setup, but just defense flanked better. I give that to the guys over at Nerf Miner. Now Katana is also trying that
10
Amaro.
seconds to go.
How surprised am I? No, I'm
5 seconds left before insertion.
But we got Oregon, so what should I be surprised of?
Yeah.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Anyway.
You can see the Pinker being brought in with the LMG again by Prophet. So they almost did a huge clutch there. So will they be able to actually pull off the round this time, or will they be caught in their tracks again? Who knows? What do you think? Whose favor will the round go?
Well, I mean, you know, as we recollected earlier, Katana Gaming, was rather enough Miner did take the round last time. They went here, however, it was by a small margin. So Katana, I mean, you know, they could very well win. You know, it's possible. I mean, this lineup isn't bad. In fact, it's kind of it's unique in a very good way. You know, you have the Aruni, courtesy of Alfred, and the Kebi, courtesy of Future. So we could very well see it swinging the way at the Katana Gaming, but we'll just have to wait and see. Most likely, you'll have a top-down clear. Alfred already down here on the boiler stairs, just ready for the call from his teammates. Shots coming
there.
Ow, I wasn't sure where exactly, so I'm pretty sure that's someone trying to contest, but Nightmare in the meantime, he's gonna make Alfred lose his life. Joe Bomber almost going down with him, but manages to escape with a fraction of his health remaining. He has to be careful, especially if he plans to stick around this this ground floor, because there are still players of Katana Gaming down here. But he's not really planning to contest, which, I mean, fair enough. He does have that escape room in the hatch next to him. But only time will tell what will happen here. A minute left to go as the pressure is starting to mount here on the basement level. Prophet gets one, the calls come through, and Prophet acts accordingly, correctly follows up a kill of his own. Future to kill Tones. And so many players of Nerf Miner biting the dust. Joe Barmer, the highlighted player that we were talking about earlier, is left standing, takes out the Cabana, gone, but correctly is there for the crossfire. Katana Gaming are on match point. A very, very good execute there. It was slipping from them a little there with the shotgun rampage there, what was looking to be a rampage there from Joe Barmer, but of course it's not called a man advantage for no reason.
Yeah, indeed. We could almost see a clutch there. But hey, Katana did stop the clutch in his tracks. Well, in its tracks, sorry. So
Attackers need to locate
Yep,
and defuse as
let's
many
see
bombs as
if
they
Katana
can.
can actually score the map. Because right now, as you already said, they are on match point. Someone has to win 2 rounds in a row to actually get to overtime. But will they be able to? Do you think they will be able to?
Sorry, come again?
Do you think they will be able to score in overtime?
It's possible. I mean, obviously, overtime would be preferable for them, but I don't know, not quite the end of the world. I think they would still, actually, wait, hold on, let me check how close they are in the table. Yeah, they would be level, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they would be level in points, but I think Nerf Miner would still win in round advantage, if Katana Gaming do take this. But obviously, you definitely want to narrow, widen that gap by heading into overtime. But we're already seeing action. Jonas and Tola getting 2 kills of their own. Katana Gaming already on the deficit right now. Prophet just boosting up his players just in case they find themselves in a bit of trouble. They did, but unfortunately they were the ones who really took advantage of that. Prophet struggling to get a camera. That C4 misses him. Just a couple of free fires. Gonna position himself on those boiler stairs, but he's making a lot of noise. Nerf Miner must know that he's here. In the meantime, LKS and Alfred are gonna join up with him. Actually, no, I think Alfred is still trying to distract Nerf Miner over by blue, but at this point, I think Nerf Miner already know what's going on behind the scenes.
Indeed, because Prophet is right now doing some very, let's say, very nice drone there. He does spot the Wamai, however, I don't know if he really is to push down and actually getting the Wamai. So now Prophet does take a little bit of damage. Now he does get the data though. That is 3 to 3. Right now 2 to 3. Prophet gets another one. 2 versus 3. Now only 1 versus 3. That is Jonas in a 1 versus 3 situation.
Oh, wow.
And it's Katana Gaming taking the round. Huge comeback though.
Yeah, very good comeback. with it being a 4v3 in that situation for a while, it's definitely it typically goes the way of the team with the man advantage, but you know, with Katana just playing that very very patiently and just coordinating with each other, they managed to isolate a couple of players from Nerf Miner and successfully grab that kill. So I think that would put them level pegging with Nerf Miner, but I'm not too confident on round difference. Let me check.
1 second, I can look for you. Okay, Katana Gaming
Oh,
does take
yep.
first position. They are
Yeah.
level with Gold, and they are level with Nerf Miner.
Mm-hmm.
So, damn, 21 points, 21 points, and 21 points for the first 3. I can see. Okay, Katana have played one more match than Odin Gold and Nerf Miner. So yeah, all of them are almost on the same stats except for Katana, who actually have 7 wins just like the others, but they do have 2 losses, not only 1. So yeah, indeed, that will be a very interesting matchup if any of the teams that get matched up again. For
Mm-hmm.
example, maybe Katana and Odin Gold. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak. Get matched up against each other. I would watch that. That is a huge match, actually.
Yeah, definitely stay tuned for that one. But I guess that's gonna be it from us. Oregon has successfully made us lose every brain cell that we currently have, and has
Indeed.
rotted us from the inside out. So I think we're gonna leave it here,
Indeed.
unless you have anything to point out, Ahu.
No, I don't. This destroyed me.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that's been it from us. I've been Gorel. Uh, my fellow colorcaster for today has been Ahu. Of course, lovely tripping, observing, producing, doing all that lovely behind the scenes stuff. Big shout out to him, of course. And we'll see you in the next one.
Indeed. Bye bye, guys.